Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Show Thoughts Podcast. I, of course, am your host, The Big Show. Kim is finally here. All right. I was, you missed one hell of a good Halloween episode.
I've heard.
Yeah. Um, having Tim on the show, as soon as he said, yeah, if you go on the website, I was like, I'm gonna tell that bitch as soon as she comes on, like, hey, you can go on their website. They got tons of like, and then he was like, yeah, you use a promo code. I was like, man, we're like plugging the show. I was like, this is great. I was like,
That's
this is
cool.
awesome.
I know. I still need to watch it.
Yeah, but you could check him out too. He's it's like Dark Side Collectibles.
Mm-hmm.
His store's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
Like, just the shit
And
you
you
see.
and you and you shot the episode in there, right?
No, I wanted to.
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought you were doing.
No. We shot here, like how we do. I
Mm,
want to shoot it next year, possibly in the shop. That would be phenomenal.
yeah, that would
Because
be
like
cool.
just being around all that stuff is crazy. But you know, there's always next year. I might be
Right.
canceled by next year, so I don't know.
God.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have Big E as much anymore to like push the boundaries where people go like, "Eee," and like think about it.
It'll be
But
fine.
but you went and did your thing, and now we finally get to showcase what you
I
did.
did, and you know what? It wasn't. We planned on getting the express passes, and I had thought that he got them, and we went and they were sold out, and I was like, oh my god, like, you know so we went there and they were sold out, and there was a lot of people. um my social anxiety was peaking,
I'm sure.
and I mean, the lines were hours long. When we first got there, the Terrifier maze, which is the only one I wanted to do besides Jason, 400 minutes. I was like, okay. So we hit the tram first, because there was no line, because everybody, obviously, they want to do the mazes first, so they run to the maze lines.
Yeah.
But we did the tram, and they take you like maybe a mile, and then you get out and walk through different mazes, which was cool, which is the some of the clips I sent you. They had like an exorcist one, um and then one where you walk by like the psycho house, and the Bates Motel, the Purge. They had like the Purge over there. What really pissed me off is we pretty much, like, when we decided, like, okay, we're never going to be able to get into any mazes, we're like, fuck it, let's ride rides. So we did a few rides, and then when we were coming out of Jurassic Park, Art was walking around, and I told him in the beginning, I said, I don't give a fuck, I just want a picture with Art. Like, so we got him he came up to us, and I was wearing the shirt, the Terrifier shirt
Yeah.
that I got both of us. And I'm like, oh my God, I was so excited. And I'm like, can I take a picture with you? And he's like shaking his head yes. And he had like his black trash bag. And I was like, dude, this is cool. Dude, pull out the camera. He bones out. I was like, wow. So the clip that I sent you of Art that's all I saw of him.
Okay.
Him
So
going by.
he's just
Yep.
gone, and so that's
Yeah.
when he left you.
And he was like, he had his horn, and he was like going up to people, and but it's like he was taking pictures with so many other people. I was like, wow, like, am I, like, do I have loser like printed on my forehead? Like, am I too ugly? Like, what? Like, I was so sad. But I made up for it, and I got the Art popcorn bucket.
That how I have a couple questions.
And so the popcorn goes back here, and the lady goes, um she's like, she's like, you can get it, like, because you buy these and you get popcorn refilled for free all night. So
Okay.
she goes, if you're gonna take the bucket as like a collector's item, she's like, and you don't want to put the popcorn in it, she's like, just show them your receipt and they'll give you the popcorn in a bag, which is what we all did.
Yeah, I would.
So
So then You had to clean it and no.
Yeah, so I was like, no, I'm just gonna like display it, obviously. So they had this one and they had a Megan one, and
Okay.
like Megan had like it was like a part where she had her normal face on, and then you take it off, and then the robot part was underneath. So
That's
there was
right.
like the plastic piece that fit over,
That's
um
dope.
yeah. So but I wanted this one and I got it.
I mean, plus,
So
you have him as Santa Claus.
yeah, so I wasn't too happy about that.
Why?
But I don't know. I wanted just him like in his little hat, but I mean, whatever. I thought maybe they would have two styles, so I was kind of looking around for another one, but no, they only had this one, and I was like, okay, fine, like it is what it is.
Well, if you think about it too, you could also have him around for Christmas.
Well, I mean, he's gonna be around all the time. Like, I
It
display
looks
all my
like you're
horse.
snuggling with him like he keeps you company in bed. I
It's
was like,
funny
are you
because
snuggled with
like when I
him?
first got him, I had him like sitting on my vanity and he was like facing my bed, and the kids were like, I don't like that. He scares me. And I was like, oh my God. So I kind of like moved him onto my dresser, like um, but because he's big, it's big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Um, but yeah.
So for that, what did that run?
This was 23.99.
That's not entirely bad. And then you
Yeah.
have like free popcorn the
Free
whole time.
popcorn the whole night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would have spent $23 on him.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna not. So
Yeah.
I have this one, and then we're gonna run it, and then you just tell me.
The body and the blood.
One,
I'm at the end. I'm like, shit.
having the tiptoe through the tulips is fucking great because
Yeah.
that's so
So that
great.
was like when you come around the corner, that guy was like standing there and I thought he was a robot, but he was real. And I was like, holy shit. So that's at the Bates Motel, like walking
Okay.
along that. And then like there was a lot of like what looked like mannequins there, but they were real, but they were so still. And I was like, oh my God. I told my friend Danny, I was like, are those real? He's like, I don't think so. And then they fucking come out. And I'm like, bye. Like, you lied to me. Like, for
I
sure,
was
like
like,
Universal Studios isn't gonna let you down with like the gore effect and stuff. So like I thought the Exorcist one was kind of cool. Um I thought it was gonna be based more on the original, but it was the most recent one with the two girls.
with the two girls being possessed
Yeah.
at the same time.
Um and they had like a few of like the little girl actresses like inside.
Yeah. Plus, it looks like, and like when it starts, it looks like it's like the OG when you see her,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the more I had to keep looking at it, I was like, no, it's the new one, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right, like
Mm-hmm.
I still would take it, but walking to that, yeah, the music would have got to me. Like I'd have been like, yeah, this is fucking great. We're doing some Insidious shit.
Yeah.
Like this is dope. And then just watching like the silhouettes as you're like panning, I was like, man, yeah. I was like, that shit looks dope.
Yeah, they did have the wrestling one that you were
The
talking about.
Y6, yeah.
That line was pretty intense too. And I was shocked because we were trying to get into Jurassic Park and the lines were intervening and I was like I was like, dude, we need to ask where the line is for Jurassic Park. Like, I don't want to wait in this line for this, like, maze. And she goes, oh, you go all the way up and then you just, go through. And I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, but there was a huge, I mean, every maze, there was a huge line. Not only that,
I'd imagine the Wyatt Six and Terrifier would have been ridiculous.
yeah, and then the Jason one too. And like not only that, but like all the food places and the bars and um they were just packed. So um we ended up leaving like and getting food out because the lines were insane for food.
That would have
And I
made
wanted to
way more
drink.
sense too.
Yeah, I wanted to drink, but I was like I'm it's not worth it for me to
See,
wait an hour.
I could have saw you like being the drunk girl in the movies followed, and I'd be like, yeah, this is just like real life horror movies.
I
I'm
never
like,
I
get
never
out, they're gonna get you.
I never fall when I'm drunk. Come on.
No, but they do in the horror movies, and they like just
Yeah.
do the, oh my god, like an NBA player flop, and you're like, what are you doing? It's like, come on, get up, or they know he's gonna be right behind them. Like, come
Yeah.
on, yeah. Then I have this one. I'm
So
gonna tell
that
you right
one,
now,
huh?
hearing work of art in the background,
Yeah. So
that'd
the
be
reason I recorded that is because Zane told me because we know that when they start, the whole when it goes from regular Universal to Horror Nights, um the starting intro plays a work of art and all the clowns are out and then art's out and stuff like this. So Zane told me, he goes, Mom, if you see that, like record it. And I was like, okay. So that was actually when we were walking out. And I was like, oh my God. And I told my friend, I was like, I need to stop and record this for a second. So I actually recorded this and then I FaceTime Zane and let him see it because they had like a big fire like thing going. And
yeah.
yeah, so it was cool and he really enjoyed it. So yeah, that was mainly why I recorded that one.
I mean, it's kind of cool. Like when I got the clip, I was like, "There's a fucking clown coming right at me," and
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, she tried." I was like, "That bitch
I
tried
I
to
don't
get
know. I
me."
was kind of disappointed. Like I feel like the last time we went in 2021 with Kirsty and her husband, um, that there was a lot more scare people and there was a lot more going on. But I don't know if it was because it was during COVID and it wasn't that crowded and there wasn't a lot of people. So that could have also been it. But I feel like just the people outnumbered everything, you know?
Yeah.
And it was a lot.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm absolutely positive, and I'd imagine like your anxiety went through the roof,
Mm-hmm.
especially like those lines for the mazes, and then you know, a lot of people. And
Yeah.
I don't like people either, but like I'm around enough people that don't like people or get
Yeah.
anxiety
And then it
from
was
people.
like a lot of people. It's crazy because the disclaimer on the website said people weren't allowed to wear costumes. Um, but there was a lot of people in costumes. And there was a lot of like girls that had like big wings that like extended out and they were like walking through, people. So I'm getting like nailed in that like I got hit so many times, like elbowed and like because it was just so crowded.
And you're like, fucking calm down, Sienna. I'll fucking deck you.
Seriously, I was like, "Oh my god, this is why they said not to wear costumes because these chicks are wearing huge ass fucking wings and, somebody was uh Silent Hill had this like huge fucking
The
thing like
pyramid head.
yes, I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
This other chick had like a princess. There was a few people that were Princess Peach. For Super Mario World had this huge like Glenda dress, and I'm like, you're fucking kidding me, right? Like, how are you gonna get on rides like that, ho? Like, be fucking for real.
You just slowly crashed out there. You're like, how you get on
Oh,
that ride, ho?
dude, 100%. So my friend goes, well, let's go on the Mummy. He's like, I've never been on it, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, y'all cool with that? Like, let's go. We put our stuff in the locker. Um, I even put Yeah, we put the popcorn bucket, we put our popcorn, like my phone, my purse, everything. And we go in the mummy, right? So we get in the front row. And I'm wearing my beanie, like my black beanie, and I'm in the line. No, you know what's going to
No, hold
happen.
on, because you said we're going on the mummy, meow, and we're doing this, meow.
Yeah,
All I
she's.
hear is your cat. Every time you said something, it was like
Hey,
it
can you
waited
open
till
the
you
door for
finished.
Coco? She wants to go out.
She waited till you
In a
said
como que in a bit. This
she
motherfucker.
waited till you said something and then finished meow. And
So, um, we get in the front
okay.
seat. So okay, so in line, I told I told them I was like, um, if they ask me to take off my beanie, shit's going down.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, look, there's another person with a beanie and another person with a beanie, and they're not taking it off. I'm like, okay, cool, clock it, right? So we get in and we sit down and we pull the thing on. The guy like is right there to my left, and he like come bends down in front of me. He's like, you gotta take your beanie off. And I was like, no. And he's like, yes, you do, or you gotta get off. And I was like, I've been on this ride before and I've worn my beanie and nobody said anything. And he's like, but you gotta take it off. But he was like being so sarcastic, like I wanted to deck him. Like I wanted to deck him in the fucking face, Paul. Okay. So
But you
he's
gotta
like,
take it off.
he goes, you got to take it off or you got to get off. And I was like, dude, I'm not taking it off. Mind you, he's being loud and he's making a scene. And all these people are like, probably like, fucking hurry up. Like, you know? So I look at my friend and I'm like, okay. And he's like, so you're going to take it off? And I'm like, I have a medical condition. And he's like, no, totally changed. He's like, that's all you had to say. Thank you. I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, right? I love how he used his best customer service voice too.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was so, oh, dude, that got me
You're gonna have to
heated.
take it off.
That got me heated.
Oh, I bet. I don't
I
like
was
when
so
anybody talks
mad.
like that. Yeah, no.
No.
I have a medical condition.
Yeah. I was
But
like,
the
no.
best was how he's like, that's all you had to say. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
that's all you had to say. Okay. Huh? Like, be fucking for real.
yeah,
Everybody else is wearing beanies and hats. Everybody. I can count
right?
10 of them in our car. And you're bitching at me for wearing my fucking beanie. Bro, chill.
Yeah, right? Yeah. That's all you had to say. Dude, I'm doing that from now on. That's all you had to say.
That was
Uh,
rude.
Yeah. Because, like, it singles a person out. And if you don't feel like
Yeah. So I felt really like, put on the spot.
and
And
uncomfortable.
yeah, and it was
Yeah.
just, me and my beanies and my hats, like they don't.
I'm aware. Yeah. And, like, yeah. And you and I never have to venture down there because we already know.
Yeah, like
So,
it's. Mm-mm.
but it's your thing. It's a self conscious
Oh,
thing. It's fine. Man down. We're done. It's over. This was great. Well, thanks everybody for coming.
you know what? Kim's drinking, so
I mean, if I had a sound effect, I'd be doing the. Bow, 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 bow. I mean, you're off, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm off tomorrow too. Clock it.
No, I'm going back to mine tomorrow. I've been off since Thursday night.
Oh damn, you got a
Yeah.
little vacay.
Yeah, I had to rest up my body. My body was shutting down on me. Like just from the work, my like right arm was practically dead. I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
really use it. Um, I like today I took out my kitchen table, put in a new island in my kitchen. Yeah, it's like there's no rest for the wicked, right?
At least you're getting shit done.
Yeah, I am. Even though like it hurt, but it got done.
I
But I
feel
can
you.
have
Yeah, I just went through a 7-day stretch at work, dude. I was off last weekend, and I worked Monday through Sunday, and I'm off today and tomorrow, so it was a lot.
yeah. I don't get the liberty of taking off. There's always an excuse as to why. Like
Yeah, no, I feel. the same way. I mean, it's at our work, it's always like somebody's on an LOA or somebody's calling out, or, can you work for this person because sure, uh it's always the same shit, different day.
Yep.
Same shit, different
Different
texture.
day. Is it though? Sometimes you don't want a runny one. That's gross.
I don't know.
No, because then it's runny. That's when maybe the shit might hit the fan. That's gross.
Yeah.
Things like
I did
that.
have to clean dried petrified shit off the footboard of a bed the other day, which was so weird. I'm like, how did it fucking get here? First of all.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it was very strange.
Can you wait? You don't have no basis to the story. There's no
No,
like reason
I
why.
know. I was just helping one of my employees clean a room, and
There's
um
just dried petrified shit right here.
there's like a pump that, the things that they put on your calves to stimulate blood flow.
Yeah.
Um, they're those need to be taken off and cleaned and wiped down. And so for one, I guess I should have saw a tall tale sign when I was cleaning the the tubes for the things that connect. I laid it on the bed, and I had told Kirsty this the next day. I laid it on the bed and I was like, why is it like brown? So I was thinking it was like blood. So I was taking my wipe and with my finger and like putting it into the grooves. It was shit. It was shit. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, did the shit run down their leg into the machine? I don't know how this happened. So then when I take that off, I have to take the footboard off. And then it was in the front of the footboard, not even the back of the footboard where the patient's foot touches. It's
Yeah.
in the front. So I'm like, okay, so I'm like, wiping, and then I see like all this crusty stuff, and I'm like, I had to like scrape it off. It's shit. I'm like, okay, this person really just shat all over the bed.
Well,
Like,
see, thank God I don't work with you because as you were cleaning, I'd be like, yeah, scrape that shit.
oh, I'm sure you would.
Come
Yeah.
on, I was like, you do me too.
You would make work fun.
I would make
Like
work
me,
fun.
I try to make it fun, but then, I
Yeah,
have to, I have to,
comply in its standards. You
yeah,
know, yeah, I try to make work fun,
I try to make
but
it fun. And then, sometimes I take it too far and I get the evil eye.
yeah, I mean, I don't take it too far and get an evil. I take it too far and then something like somebody walks away or they can't handle me,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's fine. You know what I mean? My clients love me; they think
Yeah.
it's great, but I mean, I'll tell people how it is. Like, hey, this place sucks. Okay, I'm just telling you. I'm sorry it's late. Sorry this is this, but this place sucks. Our client care sucks.
Another day in paradise,
Yeah,
folks.
it just I love when people. I know there's probably millions of people out there when I fucking hate when you're like, "Hey, how are you?" I hate hearing living the dream.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking hate hearing living the dream.
Everybody says that at my work too.
Be like,
I'm
"Hey, how's it
like,
going?" You're
what
talking to the
dream?
janitor, and
What
he's like,
dream?
"Living the dream." I'm like,
Let me fucking win the lottery and get the hell out of here.
"Yeah, how are you doing?" I'm just mopping up shit, living the dream."
Yeah.
No, when they do that to me, and they're like, "Living a dream." How about you? I'm like, living a dream, but it always seems like a fucking nightmare. For real,
Seriously.
it's a nightmare I can't fucking seem to wake up from. You know, it has its good days and it has its bad days. So, I'm planning on doing an episode with Brandy,
Mm,
and
okay.
so listen to this. Brandy is Brandy loves dad jokes,
Uh-huh.
loves them,
Is she
loves
over
them.
there?
Yeah, loves them. And the drier, the funnier. Like, swear. And my dad is like the king of dad jokes for people that have watched this show. So what we're gonna do is set it up where it's her and I together and panning out towards both of us. And I'm probably gonna spend 30 minutes reading dad jokes and see who cracks the most. And more than likely, it's going to be Brandy the whole time.
Cackling the whole time.
Oh yeah, and then she does. I call it the revving up cackle. So it'll be something so your scoff says plenty on camera. It's she'll sit there and it'll be something so dry and she'll be like and it just starts building up and you know it's coming and then she'll just be like she'll just let it out and I'm like then she'll look at me and she's like come on it's funny I'm like no
No, it's not.
no it wasn't no it
Oh my
wasn't
god. Me and Brandy are so much alike because I would be the same way. I laugh at stupid shit all the time. I don't give a fuck how stupid it is. We're laughing about it.
dude there so what's the one we just heard it was like what if what did 50 Cent do when he was hungry 58 do you hear her do y'all hear her
Oh
I get it all the time. And then what's so funny though is like somebody will say, "Well, you're laughing." No, I'm not laughing at the joke. I'm
my god.
laughing
I'm
at my
laughing at
girlfriend bursting at the fucking seams
right.
because she's like, "Ha, 58." Shit.
That's a knee slapper.
Yeah. Oh my god. Or was the ring camera? There's like, why did the drunk dad not use the ring camera? He was a little buzzed. Tell me y'all hear her. You can just hear her, and then she's like trying so hard to muffle off camera. She's like, yeah, like
God.
God love her, but man, she just the poor woman could take a dad joke. That's what makes me laugh. Is it's this gut wrenching laughter, and it just yeah. So I think it would make a fantastic episode because people are
Yeah,
gonna
that
be
would be
like,
cool.
the people are gonna be like, that shit's not funny, and then they're gonna be looking at me. I'm like, it's not. I'll be like, this guy, fucking this guy over here. Ugh. You
That would be
know,
fun.
was going to bust your balls about your hat because didn't they
Why?
lose to the Buffalo Bills?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It
Yeah,
doesn't
that
mean that
game
I
was
can't
actually
still
pretty
root.
good.
It doesn't mean that I still can't root for my team.
Who Kermit the Frog?
I don't like him.
I'm not a I'm not a fan of his wife.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I don't know.
you like them. Have you ever watched Quarterbacks on Netflix?
No.
Okay, so it follows them when they win the Super Bowl.
Oh, I think Kirsty had told me about that. That her husband watched it or something.
Yeah, and
Um,
Mahomes' wife is on there. Oh, girl, I do not like that lady.
she's very interesting.
Yeah, she's very
My
obnoxious.
favorite player is Pacheco. He's
Okay,
my favorite.
I thought you were gonna say Travis Kelsey. I'd be like, you stop it right
No.
now. I was like, that's
No.
not you. That's not you.
No. I didn't even like him before he was with Taylor Swift.
All right,
So, I mean, he's a part of the team, yeah, but he's not like my favorite.
right. Hey, I didn't.
Little Poppy is my favorite.
I still didn't know they still had Juju Smith-Schuster. I was like, oh wow, that piece of trash. I didn't like him when he was here though either. So
Mm.
I wasn't a fan. But he would get randomly out of his car and start dancing on TikToks and whatnot in the middle of Pittsburgh. So more power to him. Play the game.
What's his name? Jujitsu what?
No, no. What are you speaking Pittsburghese? Who's doing karate? Juju Smith Schuster.
Juju Smith
Schuster.
Schuster.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Got it.
that. Chinese Pittsburgh shit coming out again. I was like, oh, that's happening.
Pittsburghese.
Yeah, did you see? I think I sent you the thing about the shirt because you know there's somebody in California that's gonna be like, hey, I know that. I know
Yeah.
what that's all about.
It's so funny. I know I texted you about it, but the kid's dad was like, "Oh, like he called me the other day and he's like, "Oh, when's your like new episode coming out?" I was like, "Remember like when I got the bed and you were here building it like I didn't record that day?" And he's like, "Oh," and he's like, "Well, I follow him." And he's like, "I love listening to him when I'm working." He's like, "He's really entertaining. He's funny." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "Yeah, he like mentioned on two episodes or something that you weren't there for whatever reason." And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I like him."
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
I do
Well,
too.
thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, but that's what I do is I always like update the guest, like the people that listen and watch it. Like, hey, this is coming up. This is what's happening. Till they're like, I ain't watching that dad joke episode. That's some bullshit right there. But meanwhile, they're gonna be like, they're gonna think it's stupid and funny and laugh at it. But I've said that before. It's so funny that when I did my questions the other week, and like that doing this for an hour, I couldn't imagine doing a Vine for an hour.
Mm-mm.
And it's funny that in 7 or 8 seconds, I could put out some amazing, funny, stupid ass nonsense, just out of this world shit. And now I have people like him that are like, oh, he's great. He's entertaining as hell. And I'm
Hmm.
like, you should see when I only had 7 seconds. Like, when
Yeah.
I had 7 seconds, I was coming off the rip with all kind of shit. I I really keep getting asked about Randy the roommate from Vine. And I was like, there's no way to do it unless I just do. I've thought about like next Halloween, just being him, just in character the whole time. And I'm just asking you, like, hey, stupid shit. You gonna eat that shampoo or whatever the fuck you used to do? And just random nonsense. But I was like, oh, man. Then I thought about like shooting it like this, and I'm
Uh-huh.
interviewing him, but he's in like an insane asylum probably,
That would
or
be cool.
or in the back of a Starbucks in a fucking dumpster. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. It's hard to have an hour's worth of material
Right.
in a week. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then like if I get busy, you get busy, the guest gets busy or whatever. It's I said it before. It's 90% on the fly.
Yeah.
But
We're
if
winging it.
right, but like in the Halloween episode, I had that completely structured out. And then it was like, okay, if you didn't show up, this was the plan B scenario. If this came,
Hmm.
this is how this was going. And then I was like, when I got done, I was like, that went incredibly well.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's
then
why I let you know a couple days before I told her. I was like, well, because I had told you, yeah, let's do it Friday. And then um when she asked me, she's like, "Oh, when are you going to shoot the podcast?" And I was like, "Oh, on Halloween." And then she gave me this look and I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh, Priscilla wanted to know if you'd work for her." And I was like, "Okay.
yeah,
Yeah." And she's like, "But it's going to be a stretch." She's like, "It's 7 days." And I'm like, "Okay, fine. You know,
I
I'll
mean,
do it."
money is
Cuz
money.
yeah, it was Priscilla's daughter's first Halloween, so I totally get that, like
Yeah.
Um, so I was like, it's fine. Um, the older kids were surprised. I mean, I work every year on Halloween, so I don't know why they were so mad, but
Probably because there was this
they,
opportunity to
yeah,
have Halloween with you.
they wanted to go out and get candy. And I was like, well, so Bella's like, next year, can you request it off? So, we can go out. And I was like, okay, the next day I go to work, I'll put the request in, to be able to get it off next year.
Well, isn't there a way that, like, with Isaac being as old as he is now, can he just walk with Bella?
Ye it's
I mean,
his
no, no, no. But I
anxiety.
mean,
I
no,
don't
it's fine. Like,
yeah, I feel like yeah, that kid is, I don't know if he's would be up for that. Um,
The
because
most
he's got
important
he's
part,
got anxiety and stuff, so I don't know
did
how
you
he would
show
feel.
him those videos from the concert?
I did.
Okay.
He's like, did he take a video of tears? He's like, I want to I want to see tears. Did she sing that one or no?
She did.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have a video, send it over.
I do, and I'm gonna try to do like a Sabrina Carpenter episode of this shit.
Oh, okay, cool. I had
Be-
no idea that you liked her. So when I was like, is he fucking with me? Like, I didn't know because we love her, you
oh,
know.
I love her.
Um,
I
yeah, so I was
absolutely love
really
her.
shocked. I did not know that you liked her. So when you said you were going, I was like, wow, cool.
Well, the best part is like nobody was believing me that day.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, like on socials, nobody believed me. And then I even had the shirt up, like we're
Yeah,
going, and everybody's like, yeah, okay. And then I'm in there, and they were like, oh shit. I was
it's
like,
happening.
yeah, yeah, I'm legit here.
Who
Like,
went? You and Brandy?
no, me and my niece, Riley
Oh,
went.
okay.
And again, shout out to Riley because that this whole how this all came together was just it was completely her idea. And she said, when I get back from vacation, I really want us to go to Sabrina Carpenter. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, but girl, those tickets are stupid money expensive.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, well, I'm in my early 20s. I don't really go drinking. She was like, and I don't really do much with my monies. She was like, so let's see. And I was like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. You know what I mean? I was like, just let me know what day it is, like what evening it is,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll put that aside. I was like, I won't shoot no podcast. I won't nothing. Like
Mm-hmm.
no plans. And then it was like a couple weeks prior to that, my mother called me because they were taking her to work, Riley,
Mm-hmm.
and Riley sent me over that she bought the tickets. And then I was like, as you know, my parental instincts kicked in. I was like, how much you spent on them tickets? And she was like, $800.
Woo!
I was like, ah, girl. I was like, that's like two bills for me. Like,
Yeah.
shit, fuck,
Right?
maybe
That's like
three.
more than half of my rent.
Right, like shit. I was like, okay. So I told Brandy, I was like, no matter what, I'm gonna make sure for 800 fucking dollars, she has an $800 fucking good ass
Right,
ticket.
right.
So we got there and um we got there. Well, first we were trying to get that all like fixated. So because like she's on like the south end of Pittsburgh, we're of course in the north. So we were trying to like figure out how to meet in the middle by the arena. And she's wearing like one of like the Sabrina Carpenter outfits, like the like lingerie one or whatever. And me as an uncle felt completely out of my fucking element. I was like, what the fuck? And of course, I'm surrounded by all these
Yeah, I'm
girls,
sure.
and I'm like, dude, this is very awkward. Like,
Who did she arrest for Juno on that?
um,
Do you remember?
our
Was it a
second,
celebrity?
the first night was what the fuck is her name? Gigi Hallow. Yeah, my verification
Uh,
from the better half.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the first night. The second night was literally a random lady in the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was like, that was a waste of Juno. I did. I was like, you arrested some random woman. I was like,
Yeah.
man, shit. All right, whatever. But yeah, I so there was this lady next to Riley on the right, and Riley's about 5'5", 5'6", if that on a good day. And this lady kept putting her elbow like in Riley's way,
Mm,
and because everybody, we all were all standing up basically
mm-hmm.
watching it. But I'm tall enough that I'm while I was recording those videos I sent you, I
Mm-hmm.
was looking down at the concert, so I wasn't bothering anybody, and I
Right.
wasn't in anybody's way. But poor Riley kept thinking she was in my way of the shot for this show when I put them
Mhm.
on there. And I got them recording one, and I looked at her and I was like, "Let me tell you something. You spent this money, not me. That woman's fucking elbow gets in your face one more time. I swear to God, I'll move you the fuck right in front of me, and I will
Yeah.
watch nothing the rest of the night." So I don't. It was not tears. It was please, please, please.
Mhm.
And I start recording it. Riley's in front of me. She starts doing it. The lady's elbow comes in. I whisper to Riley in her ear, "Don't worry, I have the video."
Yeah.
And then I grabbed Riley's arm while I'm recording and pulled her over to the left of me and was like, "Stay the fuck here. Like,
Yeah.
don't move." Because
Was the lady like recording or something? Like, what
she
business does
was
her
dancing.
elbow
Like,
have to?
she was taller and she was like just vibing out. I was like, I would have just pushed her down the fucking steps, but that's just me.
Yeah, there was, when the kids went and saw The Weekend back in July, they went with my niece and her mom, and Isaac told me there was like I don't know if the guy was sitting in back of them or in front of them. Um, but there was this guy like yell, and even some of the videos that the kids like took, you can hear the guy like screaming shit. Like he said something about P. Diddy, and then he was like, "Did you know the Weekend sold his soul?" Like, and I'm just like,
Why are
dude.
you
And then
here?
yeah, and then I think he like spoke something to Isaac about like, "Oh, are you a boy or a girl?" Because Isaac has long hair, so from the back, it's like, okay, but it's like, come on, like, why are we looking at other people like that?
Yeah.
Why are we doing that? We're all here to have a good time, bro. Like, So, um, I guess my niece's mom, she said if he says anything again, let me know. Um, and then the guy, like, I don't think after that said anything, but Isaac was upset, and I was like, dude, there's
Yeah.
shitty people everywhere,
No matter where you go. And then
Yeah.
I said to Riley, I was like, tell her she's in the way. And
hmm
Riley's a very non-confrontational
See,
person.
that's how I am.
And I was like, okay, if I said, if we switched spots, I'd have pushed her down the fucking steps already.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised you didn't switch spots with her,
I
you know?
wanted to, but I already had like so the girl behind me, she was about as tall or maybe a little bit shorter than I am.
Mhm.
So when I got done, because I was watching it and I had my phone in my left hand, I felt awkward because I moved my elbow and I swear I elbowed her in her tit. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm trying to make, because like in PPG Paints Arena, the aisle is very tight.
Mhm.
So when we were all standing up to watch Sabrina, you're like, feel like you're leaning over, like over
Oh,
in the
okay.
next aisle. And I had Riley perfect so she could watch the concert and record whatever she wanted to. I
Mhm.
was okay watching the recording. And then I felt bad. And again, I felt like I elbowed her in her boob. So I turned behind her and behind me and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She's like, nope, doing the same thing you're both doing. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, yeah, but she's like, I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? She's like, in this
Yeah.
day and age, like, yeah. So they, one thing I took from that concert, the mothers all dressed like sluts. Every single fucking one of them. There was a mother-daughter combo in front of us. And I mean, I am guilty as fuck as a people watcher. I am. That's what made this
Same.
fucking show.
We
That's what
even
made
did that.
this
We even did that at a horror nights. We sat down for like an hour and we're people watching. It was great.
I do all the time. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. Concerts, day-to-day life, no matter what. But they sat down in front of us and I'm like, hmm, okay, all right. And then I was like, oh, it's a mom and daughter. And I was like, all right. And then I look and the mom has like this short ass skirt on, low cut fucking top. And I'm going, bro, she gotta be like 55, maybe
Um,
60. And I was like, okay, okay. Oh, to each his own. To each his own. I
mhm.
was like, fine. And I just thought it was a one off. And then I'm looking at like, then I was like, what if there's boom, 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 boom. Yeah, like the moms had like their boobs all out. Like they was going to the club. I was like, it's Sabrina Carpenter, and your daughters probably want to go less more than you do. And
Yeah.
then Riley mentioned to me, she's like, see, you're not the only, what'd she say? You're not the only straight guy here. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, well, look, there's one here and one here and one here. And I was like, well, that makes me feel a little bit better. You know what I
Right.
mean? And she goes, yeah, but they probably drug their girlfriends or wives probably drug them out to see this show. And I was like, yeah, fuck them though, right? She's like, yeah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then the one dude I was telling Brandy, so I again, every people that know me know I wear hats for the Keller scheme, not really behind the purpose of the hat or whatever, or like the
Hmm.
team. And right before Sabrina came on, like Riley was going to look for some merch, and the girls to the left of me, they went up, and I guess their boyfriend was there. And I'm just like playing with my phone, I'm texting Brandy, telling her like, "Hey, this is going really good," because she was at dinner. And the guy to the left of me was like, "Huh, Giants fan, huh?" I was like, "No, no, like no." I was like, "Damn, you scraped the bottom of the barrel to strike a conversation." I was like, "Just hey, how are you? You enjoying it so far?" Nope, Giants fan, huh?
Giants
No,
fan, huh?
no, I'm not. Then all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, well, okay." I was like, "Why'd your voice change, Batman?" Like, yeah, because he's like throwing the manly voice was like, "Giants fan, huh?" I was like, "Nah."
Um,
I was like, just I like the breast cancer scheme and it goes with Sabrina. And he was like, "Oh, well, okay." And I was like, "Oh, okay, okay." I wasn't questioning nothing, like to each his own, but I was just like, I just love how he got into like the man voice. Like, yeah, Giants fan, huh? I was like, I wanted to be like, no, like
no,
just
thank you.
no, thank you. Be like, can you take off your beanie? No, okay, thank
Fuck.
you.
So
Yeah, but
stupid.
I will go through them all again. But I think she started with Taste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she did the towel reveal.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, and man, that crowd went
She
ballistic.
is so short.
She really
She is
is.
so short. And it's crazy because she wears them big old high boots that
Yep,
give her a few inches, but she is a small little girl.
she's really tiny.
Yeah.
But her whole setup was nice. Like the heart in the middle. That's when she was doing Juno. It went up,
Juno. Hmm.
came down, and then like I love how her entire set is a Barbie house.
Hmm.
Like her spin on a Barbie house.
Yeah, that's how she did Coachella too when she was on
Yeah,
Coachella last year.
yeah. I was like, all right, yeah.
I
Because as
didn't
that,
I didn't really like her older work. I think the only song that I really like was Feathers and a couple other ones. But her not the newest album but the one before was really
Mhm.
good. And then her new album is really good too.
Yeah, I like Man's Best Friend. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
short and sweet is my shit. Like
Oh yeah.
the day of the concert, like I was just like, I don't give a fuck. Let them judge me.
Mhm.
I was
Did she sing that one?
she did Man Child. She only did one from Man's Best Friend. Yeah, because she does this little spin the bottle thing, and
Mhm.
I think one or two of them are from the new album.
Mhm.
But most of she does a lot of short and sweet,
Mhm.
obviously.
Short and Sweet
But
is it's a good album.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then she does Nonsense. I love
Okay.
Nonsense. Um, and then she did a couple, like only a couple older ones.
Mhm.
But yeah, fucking amazing.
Yeah, she puts on a
She
really
put
good
on
show.
a hell of a fucking show.
Yeah.
And then um So it's in three parts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it starts off with her getting out of the shower or she's in the bath, and they're like,
Mm-hmm.
"It's a Sabrina Carpenter show," and that's how the towel comes into
Comes
play.
into play. Yeah.
And then it does like a morning, an evening, and then late night,
Mm-hmm.
and then it ends with espresso, like
Oh,
the
okay.
next day. And then we're leaving. This was the best fucking part. We're leaving, and this one dude goes, he's talking to his buddy. And just for the record, people, they were straight men. All right. It's like we could have been homies. But not saying I wouldn't have been homies with gay people either. Just don't get it twisted. But he goes, "We spent all this money. We didn't even get an encore." And I was like, "We got espresso." Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the encore. The encore is espresso. Like, don't aren't you following how the show is being done? Like, it's her most popular hit. It's going to be espresso.
They were probably drunk and wasted. They didn't even.
They probably thought they were there for like a Nine Inch Nails concert, and they were like, "This is Sabrina Carpenter. What the fuck is going on here? This isn't Nine Inch Nails. This isn't." And I thought, man, Trent Reznor got really tiny. But yeah, like when she came out, I was like, wow, she really is tiny.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, she's really fucking tiny. And then I didn't know, like, I knew she was from PA, but I thought it was more towards like Philly, and that's where she was. She's like, "This is my home state," and I was like, "So are we gonna get a little extra for us, or
Right.
we getting anything?" And it was like, "No," and I was like, "Man, fuck, okay. Well, thanks, Miss Sabrina." Like, whatever. The March line was
Oh,
ridiculous.
I bet. Did you guys get anything?
Oh yeah, Riley must have dropped like fucking $200 extra on shit. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, I started getting a panic attack. I was like, what are you doing? She was like, I don't know if I'm coming back for man's best friend. I'm about
Yeah.
to get what I can. They had us, they had us in a line. And then
Mm-hmm.
when that line got to the end of it, we went to another line to get us to the merchandise. I was like, yo, I looked at her while we were walking, like waiting in line. I was like, this is some fucking Swifty shit. Like, this
Mm-hmm.
is some fucking Taylor Swift shit. And then my niece was like, can you imagine if she looks up Taylor Swift? I was like, that's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, but what if they do? And they sing the song they're on now, I guess, whatever, Life of a Showgirl.
Oh yeah. On
She's like, well,
Taylor's album, right?
yeah, she's like starting to like forecast it. I was like, that's not happening. Okay. The odds of Taylor Swift being in the same building here in Pittsburgh with Sabrina Carpenter,
Mm-hmm.
don't think that's happening.
Yeah.
I don't. But you could tell Isaac. I definitely thought of him as soon as she came on. I was like,
Yeah.
so between her and between Riley and I, we have the whole concert on video.
Oh, okay, cool.
We have the whole thing because she
Yeah, when I
shared.
told Isaac you were going, he was like, "She's still touring because she toured a lot,
Yeah,
you know." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." Like I didn't know she was either, but
yeah, because after Pittsburgh, she was in New York City for like 5 days.
mhm. And then
Yeah,
she did SNL.
yeah, yeah. I still have to watch that too.
I know, me too.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
now
that's
the
how it was
holidays are
at
coming. So I got to
yeah.
watch her Christmas special.
Oh yeah. That's how it was when I took the boys to the Tate McRae album release when her back in February when her new album released So
Yeah.
Close to What. It was at the Kia Forum, but it was outside. Like, and they had a whole there was like a part where they had like food trucks and like photo booths and all that stuff. And then like she came out and it was Isaac's first concert. It was Zane's first concert. Bella was supposed to go, but she stayed home. She wasn't feeling well.
Mm.
Um, but the boys had a blast. And like, we for the show, it was a lot of people, but we like stood all the way in the back to where her sound people were. So we were flush up against the gate. And, still had a good view of everything.
Yeah.
And the boys had a blast. And Tate McRae is like touring majorly right now. I think she's got like a week left of her tour, maybe less. But she puts on a great show. And even like where we were, like it was outside and it wasn't like a full length show, but she performed some old songs and then some of the new ones from the album. And we really loved it. And those tickets were like $8 a piece, I think. Isaac
Really?
found it. Yeah, Isaac found it and he's like, Mom, you have to like reserve a spot, blah, blah, blah. So I went on and I got it, and then they sent me the thing and they're like, well, how many tickets do you want? And I said four, because we were all gonna go. And then, it was like $8. And I'm like, okay. So I had to work that day. So I asked Kirsty, I was like, can I, take the day off to take the boys? Like, when do I ever do this? So yeah, she gave me the day off and we went. They had a blast. And now that I see like all of the tour footage, like we got like the first look, because
Right.
she does all the same choreography and stuff like that. But that girl, her and Sabrina put on great shows for sure.
Oh yeah. I've seen some of Tate's stuff, and then like when she got on, there's that song with her and Morgan Wallen, and then all of a
Oh
sudden
yeah.
I went back and had to like research who she is, and I was like, oh, I actually know some of these songs.
Yeah, she got a lot of shit for singing with him.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because oh my
But
god, he's racist and whatnot. I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
But
keep
it's
it.
a good song. I love that song. But
I,
yeah, she's got a lot of good stuff.
I was like, yeah, hey, me too. I love that song too. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't know, music's fucking music.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, we could be here all day. I don't think he said a racist comment if you put it in different perspectives and knew what he was talking about. And if you also talk to certain minorities, they say that it didn't come off it that way.
Hmm.
So if you want to fight with me in comments, you can fight with me in comments, and you know what's going to happen.
Fight with us.
I'm not going to answer them. That's it. I'm the person that doesn't. I want to smoke, but I don't have time to type. That's it. I don't have time to fight with you in fucking typing. Like your beliefs are yours, mine are mine. This is my show. That's it. I was like, we're using that for like a cooler now, or you need that on one side and art on the other.
No, what I need is another drink.
I see. That's what it is.
If
See.
my kids knew how to make it, I'd be like, hey, but no.
No, because then somebody will be watching, going, "She makes her kids make drinks."
Yeah, no, they would probably just put pineapple juice and try to fake me out.
Right? You be like, "You believe this? You believe this? That woman in California makes her kids do her bartending. That's crazy." You know, at least she had her beanie on, though. You
Dude,
know.
so funny. Weekend, last weekend, we went to Priscilla's daughter's first birthday party.
Mm.
And it was Kirsty and her husband, and then me and Zane. So we got there kind of late. So we ate first, and then we're like sitting there chilling. And Zane, kids say like weirdest shit. So last year for Christmas, because we always do Christmas at Kirsty's house, and Zane's stocking, Kirsty's husband put a beer in there for Zane. So Zane opened it, was like a joke, you
Yeah.
know. So he took it out, and Zane's like, what's this? So like randomly we're like sitting there, and it's like all Priscilla's like family and her boyfriend's family and stuff. And he's like, remember that one time last Christmas that Rob put a beer in my stocking? Kirsty's
Just
like, what
out
did
of
he
the
say?
blue.
Yeah, and I'm like, Zane,
Be like,
not the
hey,
place. Oh my god. That's just funny because that kid is so random.
me, I'd be like, we did. Be like, that's some good cake, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah. We put a beer in the stocking. Sorry. Nah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You
he
gonna tell
like
me to take my
always
fucking beanie off at the
he
fucking Smith
always brings it up.
Universal?
That's all you had to say.
That's that.
If
Yeah,
you were the
right.
guy working at Horror Nights talking shit to me
Yeah, right.
with your little sarcastic pretty boy voice.
Right.
No.
Meanwhile, you left. You left, and he was like, "That fucking bitch."
Yeah. He's like,
You know she'd have no medical condition,
oh man.
right? Oh my god, that's fucking great. I love it. Oh man,
So I told my friend, I was like, next year we're going, get the tickets early, get the express passes at the same time, so we don't have this drama
yeah,
anymore.
no, and you'll be able to do the Terrifier maze and maybe Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you'll have more footage.
true. And
I
hopefully get a
still can't
picture with
believe I
Art.
stood you up.
Dude, I was so upset about that. The whole night I was like, God damn it, God damn it. That's all I wanted was a picture with Art. That's it.
That's because it
We
wasn't
we
David
got a
Howard
picture. We
Baldwin.
got a picture with Megan.
No, it's not the
She was
same.
like, yeah, she was like standing there. There was like this Hollywood sign that they had like all bloodied and stuff, and then Megan was right there. So you give the worker your phone and they take pictures. She took like 10 pictures with my camera. I was like, I don't even do that when I take pictures with my phone. I don't know how she did that. So we got a picture with Megan. I wanted to take a picture with Norman Bates, but the line was long and I was like, whatever.
You think that's bad? So before we end this, I'll tell you about Riley's picture experience as Sabrina Carpenter.
Uh-oh.
So we got went up the escalators. We found where our seat. We saw where our seats were, where our section was.
Mm.
There was these girls over there with the black backdrop, and they're taking photos, and they're like, all of it.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And she's looking at me, and she's like, I want some pictures before I go in. I was like, okay, yeah, of course, no problem. So she loves this backdrop right here, but these girls are taking the photos. And I started walking over there. She grabbed me. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Gonna tell them they took like seven already."
They need to
Like,
share. Hello.
yeah, keep it pushing. Let's go. And she was like, don't look over there." I was like, wait, what is happening right now?
My precious Riley, the little non-confrontational. Come on.
Yeah, right. So I was like, "No, we're fine." She was like, "No, we'll do it over by our section." I was like, "Fine." Okay, hey, again, you pay for these tickets. I got you. Let's go. So we're over there, and she starts freaking out because she has some merch, but she's looking for this other hoodie. I said, "All right, well, is here okay?" And it was right in front of her section. Kind of still had the black backdrop and whatnot. She's like, "Yeah, what do I do with my stuff?" I was like, "Put it on the ground." She's like, "Uncle Paul, are you crazy on the fucking ground?" I was like, "How else am I supposed to take this?" I said, "I can't hold your shit with this hand and do one of these."
Right?
I was like, or put it on top of the trash can, like, cause it was like one of those like layered, and then underneath of it,
Yeah.
she was like, "On the trash can," and I was like, "What do you want me to do?" Like, so she was like, "Fine, okay, I would just put it right over here to the right," and then all of a sudden she's like, "Any of you bitches touch my shit." I was like, I felt that because that's like $200 you just spent, so I got it.
Yeah.
So she was like, "All right, well, go in the back with no portrait mode." I was like, "Okay, whatever." So I took a picture. She's like, "How many did you take?" I was like, "5." And I had to stop because there was waves of people intersect. It was like
Oh yeah.
traffic. So she's like, "We're gonna have to take more." I was like, "You're fucking kidding me, right?" And she's like, "Okay, just like 10 more." I was like, "Riley."
Oh.
So they
I was like,
literally
okay, maybe 5 more, but 10. Okay, girl.
so it stopped, and the people let me take photos of her. And
Hmm.
I did. And I literally just kept,
Did they come out good?
I took at least, I want to say like 20, 28. And I got,
28?
dude, I kept clicking. I just kept clicking. And I had the flash on too. So I was just like, bloop,
Uh,
bloop, bloop. People
well,
were
for
just
sure,
looking at
out of
me.
28, one had to have been good
Oh,
enough,
I
right?
got like 6, 7 for her.
Oh, okay.
And she like puts it on her Instagram and whatnot. But then the one guy was looking at me. I was like you're not, or you didn't take photos already. And
Hmm.
he was like, "No, I did before. I did in here. I just did now." I was like,
Hmm.
Yeah, I was like, I know what I signed up for today, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what I was doing. Believe me. But we would also have people try to take like photos with like her backdrop
Okay.
when she was showing like when they revealed her set. And as soon as the lights dimmed, you heard somebody go, "All right, sit the fuck down."
Oh,
Like I was like, "Oh, got a little spicy there for a minute."
yeah.
But I was like, "You're not gonna have all of us sit down. We're all gonna stand up and watch her anyway."
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of photos.
Well, that's
I was
good.
like, dude, you just I was like, I looked at her, I was like, maybe you should have took them. I was like, because I used to be all about angles, but I was like, I'm kind of in a rush with a mob full of fucking people.
Right?
Yeah, I was like, I can't do this. Like, I was like, no, if I have the time, I'm like, what's up? Okay, all right, lights, whatever. Yeah,
Hmm.
no, no. Zoom, zoom. They're just flying in between us. And I'm like, I could you look great. I'm like, you look fine. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna see you in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
All right.
See.
Will I?
Yeah. Just, I mean, that one time
You
was
know what you
just,
could have did? You could have been recording and like flip the phone and flip the camera, and be like, "We're building furniture. We're building a
I
bed."
just, I like, I wasn't even, I didn't think she was coming that early because I got the bed frame from one of my good friends. I didn't know she was coming that early. And then I wasn't ready, you know, and then the kids started like grossly like fighting like before. And I was like, oh my God, like this is a lot.
Yeah, right.
And
And
I was like okay, like, and that's why I took it so bad because I when I talk to you on the phone it's like, texting is a different ball game, right? But when I call you and I hear you, I'm like, I'm an overthinker. So you're like, okay, and I'm like, ew, why is he so like, ew?
I'm with them. I'm with an overthinker.
And I'm like, okay. And then I was like, okay, bye. And then I was like, are you mad at me? I feel so bad. I'm sorry. Like,
It,
you
it's
know?
totally it's totally fine.
Yeah, it was just
The
it
same
was
thing
just
happens.
it's unexpected, you know.
Nope, Brandy's an overthinker,
But,
and there's
our
nothing.
every other Tuesdays are set for this. Just besides today because, I figured might as well do it Monday so that
She
way
was like,
tomorrow I
"Mama
can.
needs to be drunk on the pod." Yeah, get it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. And after this, I'm probably gonna take a gummy and make food and
Crash
get
out
crunk.
there, bud.
No. Oh, I didn't show you what else I got at Horror Nights. I got this too.
Kim likes Hello Kitty. See, is that a Hello Kitty like Chucky doll?
It's a Hello Kitty Chucky. And I
Yeah.
have I have the small one too. Oh, here she is.
All right, that's kind of cool.
So yeah, I got this one and that one.
So you Riley'd out at Horror Nights. That's
Yeah,
it. Yeah, you kind of did. Yeah.
yeah. And I got a magnet too because I collect magnets.
Yeah.
So I got a Horror Night because I have one from, I think I have one from when we went in 2021. I have one that my friend went 2 years ago, and then I got one for this year.
Well, look
So
at you.
yeah, and then art
Yeah. You're gonna
with
fuck
the
everybody
weird
up.
dot on his nose is like, okay,
But I mean, the dot's always on his nose.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, then Kim will be back in 2 weeks, and I'll be
yes,
here next week, probably with Samantha. And remember, go to Darkside Collectibles. Use the code Darkside. Get 10% off your order. All right. Don't let Tim down, sons of bitches. All right. For Kimberly, I am the Big Show. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
bye.